Hmm. Hey guys, David Taylor here. This is the script. Different story for the in progress. I am still on Unplugged 2. It is still a work, and you will still see more episodes pertaining to it. But for this, it is the Chronicles of Adlegaut. This is a fantasy novel set during a great thaw. It'll take place over 4 books. In each book, well, each of the first 3, you'll get a look at the first 3 kingdoms. In the fourth, you'll get a good look at the fourth, um, but also every other kingdom, because at that point, shit will have really hit the fan. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. So far, I'm 30 pages in. I have established um how really icy it is, how really cold it is, and the extremes to which, hey Asia, the extremes to which people living in it have to go. Obviously, it's not going to be the case for everybody because everybody's kind of built different. Um, but it's a harsh climate. Um, you're introduced to the kingdom of Hosticus and King Amo, and his court, and I take you through the steps of getting to know some of them a little bit. Right now, Augustus Regier, the most. He's about to form the group that will stretch across the entire story. Um, this first book will follow 4 individuals. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing another story. This is the kingdom. This is the Chronicles of Adlegaut. Right now, we're on the kingdom of Hosticus. Um, Yeah, took me 30 pages to get to where I introduced the names, at least, of the 4 characters you'll follow throughout the story. Easily the longest it's ever taken me to get to the main characters. Um, and right now you're getting their backstory. Um, this is the first draft, and because it is live, it is copywritten, so it is moi. It is mine. Um, and it's going to be rough. Rough. First drafts are, I think Jordan Peele put it this way: you're putting the sand into the in no wait. Basically, you're making a sandcastle, but right now the first draft is just you're pouring the sand into the mold or something like that. So um, I think I might have just made that up. But yeah, first drafts are always rough. At some point, I will go incognito mode because I need to eat, and I have a pizza in the oven. Hey Veronica, how you doing? How you doing? Right now we're breaking down. Well, not breaking down. We're introducing Orville Ponce. Did you see your Colts yesterday? No, I didn't. I was super busy all day. Let's have to go and watch the highlights. Woo! Still gotta go and watch the highlights. Great. I was happy for your Colts. Thank you. Appreciate it. About this channel, I have deleted all previous content because this is a rebuild. This is a redo. What you're going to see is you're going to see the script um, doing in progress live feeds, and I'm also going to be once again diving back into reading and reviewing books. I'm also going to be interviewing authors, script writers, narrators, um, playwrights, all sorts of different folks. So it's gonna be a fun ride. It's gonna be a fun ride. Hurt myself. Oh no. So if you see me looking at my finger, that's why. It's not bad. Not bad. What about my D backs? I was able to follow them. I was able to follow them. Yeah, this is the other channel. Yeah, this is the new one. Well, I call it the new one, but still got the back scratcher. And I'm still doing walk off sports talk. I got tons of drafts coming up. We'll be covering the football season. I'll be covering baseball playoffs. So, um, yeah, I'm still doing that. Yeah, this channel really doesn't need mods right now. It has like 90 subscribers. I really got to establish a base. One thing I'm doing with this fantasy novel is I'm doing it my way. I don't care what past books, what past comics, what past movies have said about this species and that species and how this is supposed to be and that's supposed to be. This is my story, so I'm gonna do it however the hell I want. Um, like in this, I have a vampiric wizard who's a daywalker. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna have orcs the way I want them, vampires the way I want them, witches and wizards the way I want them. I'm gonna have giants the way I want them, leprechauns, and I want to do my monsters the way I want them. Chico's good. We're under a heat advisory, so we went on a really quick walk. Kept him very close. Um, so Chico's good. He's tired. He's sleeping. I smell my pizza. It's a half and half cheese and pepperoni, but I put olives on the cheese side. And no, this isn't um my typical fare. It's a lot darker than what I usually write. Nice, Asian. Nice. What kind are you eating? Subject matter will get darker and darker and darker. It's five cheese. Ooh. You saw Blue Beetle and it was hilarious? Nice. My local theater on the 25th, tentatively set, I should add, is going to have Oppenheimer. So I'm very excited. Very excited. And I'll be right back. I no, because it's a ways away from me. So I can't always get to where I need to or want to go. So I haven't been able to see it yet. I haven't been able to see it yet. Hopefully I'll be able to. It just depends. I'm excited because I'm hoping to have the money for it. Um, I should have enough. It's only a $5 ticket for crying out loud. But you gotta have popcorn. Gotta have popcorn. Woo, pizza hot, hot, hot. Woo. You see, I have little tidbits where I broke them apart because I needed to make sense of them. Kind of editing as I go a little bit, so it's not a complete train wreck when I go back to it later on, but it's still pretty rough. Yeah, let's do that. 100 right on the nose, just a little too clean for me. So I got to throw in a couple of spare change years. Okay, everything's fresh. So right here's the King's Council. Okay. Pizza's bussin', as they say. Oh, move up. Oh boy. Hey, now, watch out. What are you doing? Watch out. What are you doing? Boy. I'll open a can of pop here. So if you hear a crack, that's what it is. Fuck, that's good. Woo! Woohoo! Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have Bob Ross on in the background on mute. I can at least watch him. Happy little trees. Of all the spots to start this in progress series with the Chronicles of Adlegaut, it's probably like the worst that I could pick Because Augustus Regier is a horrid human being. He is racist. He is sexist. Um, he is selfish. 110%. He is a nasty, nasty human being. Well, wizard. Miss Asia, I am on incognito mode while I eat. That way, you don't have to see me chomping. Blue Beetle, it's a comic book character. I don't know if it's DC or Marvel. I think it's Marvel, to be honest. Not quite sure what the overall story is about, but it has George Lopez in it. Okay, let's bring him back. I like him. Not the rust button. I like him. How many pages? Right now it's at 31. If I do it the right way, it'll be around 800 when I'm done. If I do it right. But there's no telling. That's just what I want. Doesn't mean that's what's gonna happen. You just gotta go with the story. You know what I mean? It could end up just being 300. I might submit it, Asa. I might submit it. But it'll be a few years. Blue Beetle is the first Latino superhero, I believe. Full Latino cast. George Lopez was hilarious in it. Nice. Awesome. Rosa Lopez is awesome as a comedian and actor. This olives, these olives were a good call. Want a piece of crust, Chico? I know you're hovering. Nope. It's probably in the kitchen hunting. I legit wanted to spell Outcast with a K because of the band, because of the group Outcast. Wow. Wow. I am fucking old. No games today, Asia. No games today. Oh, ma'am. Hopefully. I appreciate you, Asia. I certainly try my best. Um I have some coming up. I'm just super busy this weekend. But I have some drafts coming up this week and I'll call some games this week too. Asia, because we swept the Padres and have won 7 of our last 9, we are a half game back of that third wild card spot. We're up against it with the Cubs and the Reds, so we need to keep winning, and the Reds and Cubs need to start losing. But we're right there. Yeah, Cubs are really, really good right now. Need for them to go on a cold streak, big time. Reds too. Reds too. How long have I been live? 36 minutes? Okay. I'll go a little while longer. Yep, we got Tommy Pham, and he's been red hot for us. He's been huge in this win streak. He's on, I think, an 11 game hit streak. He has like 11 RBIs, tons of base hits. He's been awesome. He's been really, really good for us. Great pickup. Great pickup. Corbin Carroll's starting to get back on track. He's been hitting like 215, I think, since the All-Star break, but he's starting to come back now. He was hit by a pitch yesterday, and then he was like 2 for 3 after that with a couple RBIs, if I'm not mistaken. He is getting back on track. The last few games, he's been doing solid for us. So he was so good throughout the year that people are like, is he still rookie of the year? Like, yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. What he's been doing is phenomenal. He's 22. He's young. Of course he's going to slump a little bit. The fact that it's this late in the season that he's starting to slump speaks to just how good he is. So the fact that he's getting back on track is awesome. I'm happy for him. Asia, that's uh, a trip to Arizona is on the bucket list. It's right at the top. Right at the top. Because Chase Field's in Phoenix. So, and that's, I think, where everybody likes to go is Phoenix. I think. That's where I want to go, at least. That's on the bucket list. I would love to do that. Even if it was just for a day. Like, flew in, watched the game, flew out that night. Be worth it. I've actually never seen the D-backs once because it's expensive. And I was in Cincinnati. Um, a handful of years ago. It was fun. We got our butts kicked because we weren't very good then. But I still had a blast. Got to see Paul Goldschmidt. That was fun. Wow, I really butchered that word. What? Wow. Eesh. I don't think you do this with that. I think I'm gonna do one. I think we'll do the last character, and then I'm gonna call it because what comes after it is very explicit, and I don't want to write it live because it's not for everybody. I don't want some kid popping in chat while I'm writing a naughty scene, so I will detail this one character after, and then be on my way. Augustus Regier ordered himself a whore. Okay, so we got Daywalker, a daywalking vampire, an elf, an orc. Now we need a wizard. Okay. Now we need a wizard. As I stated, Augustus Regier is racist, sexist, selfish, and he's just an overall horrible human being. So the things he's about to say and do are thoughts I do not share. So just a couple, 2-3 hours, I think, Asia. Because I know the games. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I think the game starts around close to 7. I think we're going to leave at like 3, so it doesn't take too long. But again, Augustus' thoughts and feelings are not my own. So, just sometimes as a writer, you have to write terrible people. So, and he's one of them. But I have a horrible death planned for him. I cannot wait to write it. That's not a spoiler. It's just going to be. I can't wait to kill him. Cannot wait to kill this character. Oh, he's going to get his good. I've been looking up like medieval methods of like torture for this story. Augustus Regier is going to get his. Witch. She's a witch. Okay. I'm talking about Augustus Regier. He is a collider, which is there are in this one kingdom, it's broken apart into kind of divisions, and each division has a duke, and the dukes get together and they vote on a single individual to represent them in the king's court. That's a collider. That is and Augustus wishes that he was one. He also wishes he had more favor in the king's eye. Really, he's just kind of a clown. But ultimately, he's a terrible human being, and that the king knows that he's really good at what he does, but he's a terrible human being. He's a racist. He is a sexist. He is selfish. He loves to stand out above all, even if it means tearing others down. The ford that he's picking to go, the assignment is go find proof that there's a thaw. And instead of just being normal about it, he decides that he's going to get people he detests because he knows they're going to fail. So what does he do? He gets a daywalker because he's abnormal. He gets a witch because she's black. He gets an elf because not human. And then he gets the orc because the orc doesn't behave as a man should, in his opinion. He's a terrible, terrible human being. And these four are going to prove him wrong. And then Augustus is going to get his comeuppance. He's going to get owned in a spectacular fashion. When I get to kill a racist in a story, chef's kiss. I go to town on him. I go to town on him. I make him suffer. He doesn't like this witch because she's black and because she's smart and she dares to speak and speak boldly. So that he can't admit to himself that intimidates him. And angers him because he wishes he was like her. So he just wants to make her suffer. Was you in plays in school? We didn't do plays that I was aware of. Trying to think. I honestly never heard of there being a play. It was kind of a small school. I know that I think middle school did. I know we did in kindergarten. I was in a couple in kindergarten, but I never did in middle school. And where I went to high school, we didn't at all. But like I said, it was small. We didn't even have a football team. That's how small we were. We had a softball team, baseball team, basketball team, and then we had like the choir and stuff like that. I don't even think there was a chess team or a chess club. We were tiny. I don't want to make her young. I want to make her about her mid-30s. So, would I have done them if we did? No. I didn't even walk for graduation. I don't like big crowds like that. Classic. Should I make her older? Mid-30s? Late 30s? 40? Goes out for later. Put you in the right order. Make my OCD happy. There we go. Would be partner? I don't think so. I don't think it'd be. What? He would refer to it as a mate. Okay. Well, now I gotta find a name. Now I gotta find a name. That was quick. Okay. I already have this. Huh. Interesting. This is a bunch of page swaps and this, that, and the other, and it's kind of hard on the eyes. So that's why I've um taken it off. Okay. There was an item, Inyo. Item is Latin for same. Inyo is just random. Whoops. Who has a D-backs playing today? Forget. Hold up. Who are they playing today? I think they might have the day off, if I'm not mistaken. Where the fuck is their schedule? There it is. Yeah, they play the Rangers tomorrow. I might actually call that game, to be honest. That's a good looking game. Who's pitching? No word yet. I might actually do that game. Like I said, Augustus Richard is a terrible human being. All right, guys. This is where I call it. Because what comes next is naughty. Naughty, naughty. All right, this was fun. This is a good time. Appreciate you, Ava. Ava. Asia. My youngest niece is named Ava. I don't know why I called you that, Asia. Um, Thank you, Asia and Veronica, for hanging out. Pretty cool of you. Um, I think I am going to call that Rangers Diamondbacks game tomorrow because that's a good matchup. So, it'll be fun. Yep. This was good today. This was good. Got a good bit of writing in. I'm going to call it. Y'all been great.